Okay, crafters, today we're going to be working with some party hats. They're just the regular little birthday party hats. I got the pack. I think it came 10 of them at the $1.25 tree. So you could get solid ones. I kind of like these hologram ones, but there's many different kinds to choose from. And before we get started, I would like to ask you a big, huge favor. If you get any value out of my videos, please hit the like button. It only takes a second. Or leave a comment, or both. Because the people that watch the videos actually decide by their likes and their comments which videos stay at the top. Like when you put up a new video, it goes to the top, goes out, and then as it gets interaction, it can move higher, or no interaction, it moves lower. And right now I'm really frustrated with my channel. That's why I haven't put out a video in a minute, because I'm trying to decide if I'm going to keep on with this channel or if I'm going to go work on my Spicy Life channel about the food and the herbs and spices, because my channel's really not going anywhere. I'm way past the amount of subscribers I need. I'm almost double the amount I need, but I'm not getting the interaction, so I don't get the watch hours. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I don't want to keep harping on it. But if you could do that for me, it would be a huge, huge boost for my channel. Okay, now let's get into the craft. Okay, for this first tree, I've already opened up my 3 hats, and I've scalloped the edge of this one, and I've cut the other 2 down just a little bit smaller than the first one. And I'm going to use my first one as a template to trim the other one so the scallops are the same. Now I'm just going to put them back together. And this is a paper towel roll that I cut off, and then I have some toilet paper rolls. And my idea is to glue this inside for the tree trunk. So again, I'm just going to use my hot glue, still trying to get rid of the old hot glue I have, so I'm using it for everything lately. Now you could just use this as a tree like it is, maybe put some decorations on it or a little star on top and let it go like that if you just need some little background trees, which is what I might end up using these for. Like sprinkle them around table decorations, centerpieces. Now I cut off a piece of this toilet paper roll, and I'm going to glue it on top of that first one. Hopefully I can get it lined up well so my tree's not leaning. A little more hot glue on top, and then I'm going to put the next piece, and then you do the same thing with the last piece. And you could just make it 2 layers like this. You see how it has sparkle from that iridescent? I like that. Those are just some ways you could set it up. Now I'm going to use these silver ones to make a different for the second tree. It's going to be different. I'm going to try to use my mesh tubing, which y'all can see from my videos lately. I'm in love with the mesh tubing. So I'm going to try to make some little loops. I don't know how to explain it. I thought about just wrapping it around like it was tinsel, like kind of spread out. But I'm going to try to make some little loops and cover the tree. Now that would make a cute little tiny tree just with those 2 tops. But I'm thinking of 3 layers. So I want them to have a little bit of a curve and to be smaller. So again, I'm cutting in 3 graduated sizes because I'm going to do the same thing, I believe, with the toilet paper roll to stack them together. So I'm just cutting each layer a little bit longer than the last. And then this was my idea. Make little loops like this and glue them all the way around and have them overlap. My issue is that I don't have any good clear glue sticks, so I don't know how my yellow's going to show through there. But I might be able to glitter it up, you know, to cover up the yellow if it shows through. So I'm just going to cut a bunch of these so I have a pile to work with and then start to glue them on. So while I'm doing that, I want to tell y'all something. I really was thinking today might be my last video, even though I'm so passionate about crafting. I really was wanting this channel to be, you know, a collection of people where we shared ideas and kind of chatted back and forth. I was hoping that my community post section would start to grow with people saying, you know, hey, I'm working on this, I'm working on that, where we could kind of check out each other's things. And really, it's not growing either. So I was feeling really frustrated and thinking, why do I keep wasting my time? People don't really care about these videos. And I had made the intro and was just starting out cutting those gold hats when somebody messaged on my tiny tree skirt video. So I stopped to respond to her, and she wanted to share her picture of her tree skirt, which came out adorable, by the way. And we chatted back and forth a couple emails, and it made me remember why I started this channel. It's not really about the clicks and the likes. However, being paid for it would be nice because it's very time consuming. But anyway, she kind of got me back on track. So I have 2 more videos that I'm going to make today. I should be putting up one tomorrow. I'm trying to pump them out so that y'all will have time to use these ideas before Christmas. And as always, you don't have to do it like mine. I'm just trying to give you some ideas. In fact, everyone that sent me pictures, the most pictures that I get are from my Vince Lombardi football trophy. And I don't even know how many pictures I have them all saved in my email, but none are just like mine. Even people that have bought the template and used my template, they've changed it up in some way. And that's the whole point. Like I've said before, I can just go walk around Hobby Lobby and I stop and take pictures of things, not to try to copy it, but because I might see a clown and think, oh, that same idea would work great for a Frankenstein, you know. But it's just the inspiration. Sometimes I'm scrolling through Walmart getting my groceries and something will pop up and I go and look at it and I say, oh, got to screenshot that. I got an idea how I could do something like that. You know, maybe you see some lights wrapped differently around a tree when you're driving down the road and you think how you could incorporate that into a craft. So that was really the purpose of me starting my channel. In fact, I fought it for a long time. My son was telling me, Mom, you should do a YouTube channel. And at the time, I was working in the oil field. And I said, I do not have time for that. He said, you could show people how to do lots of different crafts. You know, that's what YouTube's about. Okay, look, see I'm gluing the ends together. I probably should have glued them the other way flat so it would lay flat instead of sideways like this. But I'm planning on you know, getting a pile of them, gluing the ends together, and then stacking them all the way around the hat in one row and then overlapping. That's hot. I need some heat gloves, the way I'm always grabbing this hot glue. But ain't nobody got time for waiting around for it to harden up. If you pinch it really quick, it'll harden up really quick. So I'm gonna make a little stack of those. But anyhow, so that was my journey of getting started for YouTube. And having this conversation with this lady just reminded me that's what it was about. So, I mean, like I said, it would be nice if I got paid for it, but ultimately I started out to do it, just to share ideas with other people. The only downfall to that is that you start to feel like you feel pressured, like, oh, I need to do a video this week, and maybe you don't really have anything in mind, you don't have anything you're wanting to work on. And so when I feel like that, I don't think I do my best videos. I'm just doing something because I need to put up a video this week. So that's the downfall. You get in a trap that to keep your subscribers and keep people watching, and that maybe your channel will grow. Maybe people will start to communicate that you need to constantly put up videos. And, if you're a crafter, it doesn't work like that. You see something that you want to make, you get excited and you make it, but you're not on a schedule. Next Tuesday, I need to make something. Maybe on Sunday, you feel like sitting down and making something. So I'm working my way through it. All that to say, today will not be my last video. I got rejuvenated. So, and in fact, I have a little snowman idea that I want to make out of some CDs and have him where he stands up. And I've already collected up some pine cones and some sticks to go with it. And then I was going to make some little miniature trees, miniature presents to put around my a little centerpiece I made for my daughter-in-law that has miniature trees. So I'm going to do that video. And oh, I have a really great one about the Grinch. I got some Hershey Kisses, just picked them up last minute at the store, and they were $2.50 for a small bag, so I wouldn't sit and eat a whole huge bag. And so I got them, and I got home, and they had Grinches on each. Well, like on about half the bag had a Grinch on the bottom of each Hershey Kiss. So I started flattening those out and trying to think what I could make with those because they were so cute. So I've come up with a little idea that I hope y'all are going to like. So if you like the Grinch, you might want to get you some of those Grinch Hershey Kisses. I'll show the bag in the video. I ate the first bag and saved the wrappers, so I had to go back and buy another bag so I could show y'all. I tell you what, we've had a lot of, it's either been raining or overcast here in East Texas, and this is totally not the time of year for it, so it's very strange. But it's gone on for weeks. The sun will pop out like it is right now, and then it will disappear. And so when the weather's like that, I just want to eat. And sugar is my big, I've been struggling with it my whole life. But anyway, that's my go-to whenever I just want to eat for the weather. Just give me some sugar. My hope was, and you probably can't see it, but this mesh tubing has little silver, like little thin lines of silver interwoven through it. So I was hoping that this hologram hat with the silver in the background of the mesh tubing with the silver would kind of make it like a sparkly little tree without having to put any lights on it. So we'll see how that pans out. Now I'm going to try to stagger these like this so that they cover over the yellow. And then when I get to the top of the final layer, I don't know, maybe I can put a star or some kind of little angel or something on the top to cover the final layer. But first, I got to finish the first layer. So as you can see, this is a little bit time consuming for this one. I had thought of other ways, like I said, maybe just wrap it around, like kind of like a tinsel, like glue the end at the top and then just swirl it around. Or you could make it wavy instead of these little loops. What gave me the idea about these little loops was Walmart had like a ribbon tree, and it was made with red and white ribbon, and it was kind of in loops. It was like, looked like a baked cake. I immediately thought of my tubing, and then I stopped by the Dollar Tree and they had these little hats, and I said, oh, that'd be perfect with my tubing, blah, 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 here we are. And this is nothing like the Walmart tree. So I need to see how far up I have to go with these, maybe 2 rows, because I wanted to get up under that next little section. And you could make bigger loops with your mesh and maybe do a row. However, I think it'll look cuter if it's layered. So I ended up making it only 2 layers. I didn't have enough of the tubing left to do a 3rd layer. So I'm going to show you how it looks as a 2-layer. And I took some remnants of the hat and I cut out this little star. I made it double-sided and glued the tip of it together so I could stick it over top of the tree and then just glue it in place. And then, of course, I'll come back with some glitter and fix all that yellow mess. Now, the last tree that I'm going to do, it's going to be quick and easy. It's just going to be an artsy-fartsy kind of out there. Just take a hat. I've already cut mine, cut it into several sections. I've got 5 sections. And then my idea is just to take a dowel and space them out on the dowel. But before you do that, you could paint the inside. Like I could paint the inside black to match the outside, or paint it red or green or what have you. Or you could put like some wrapping paper inside. That'd be a little more complex, but it probably would be cute. But just to give you the idea and the inspiration, I'm just going to do it the quick and easy way since we've already sat through 2 other trees. And then from here you could do, more to it if you wanted. You could put a star on it. You could hang some little ornaments in between the layers. Maybe you could cut off the skewer and then just stand it up, or put some styrofoam in a little, some kind of container and stab the skewer in there. So that's all there is to this one. I've got this little pot and I'm just going to stick it in there to show you what it would look like. Looks kind of like a topiary. And there's all 3 of them together. So that's it for today, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!